drink throws off anybody's peripheral vision by 10%. That is a fact. So no one can sit up there and say, oh, I just had one drink, or I just had a couple, or I drank a little while ago, and think that they can operate a vehicle, any vehicle. So whether it's a motorcycle, car, moped, I don't care, you are thrown off. So there is no such thing as I had just one. I am the tour manager for Save a Life Tour A, which is currently on a southern tour. We have a casket that is part of our display, and inside the casket it has a sign that says reserved for the next drunk driver, as well as a mirror on the pillow in the casket, so when people look in, they see themselves and they see the sign, and so they get the harsh reality that, hey, drinking and driving does lead to death. We would never want to see any of them inside the casket. That's why we have the casket represented here. We have a kiosk that has 3 computer screens on it that has a 10-question survey, and that information goes back to the Department of Defense and also back to our office and is available for any site that wants those statistics from that survey, and we use that information to continue to develop this program and make it better. We also have the simulator, the prize piece, which gives a sober perspective of what it means to actually drink and drive. So it demonstrates how off your reflexes are through 11 levels that steadily increase your blood alcohol level and simulates how a person would be able to not function properly and drive at that time. So people get that sober perspective of what it means, because a lot of times people don't understand it. They think they can have a drink. They think that they are fine drinking and driving, or that they're a good drunk driver, which is obviously not the case. And the simulator really hits hard to let people know when they lose control, when they see people swerving, and then we keep a helicopter view of the person in the simulator so that the whole audience can watch as someone attempts to maneuver a motor vehicle, which is also a weapon, while under the influence. So that definitely is the prize winner. That might be a fatal crash with 30 miles an hour into a brick wall.
And you see that.
I'm gonna call that one fatal. We have a video that has many graphic images, real life images of people in hospitals, people on the road, accidents, death, police officers, families. It just shows how drinking and driving not only impacts the victims, but is a ripple effect that spreads wide through a whole community, and often happens. And we rather have people watch our graphic video than appear in our graphic video.
Police say Rick was drunk. The driver of the Saturn was killed instantly, and police say his passenger probably won't make it either.
We don't preach to people about drinking. We know that if they're under 21, they shouldn't be drinking, but this is about drinking and driving. And so what we want to do is be that tool, that one reminder, whether it's the wristband that we give them, the simulator, seeing the coffin, seeing the presentation. We just want to be that one reminder to not operate any motorized vehicle while under the influence, because not only are they recreational vehicles and modes of transportation, they are weapons, and obviously they are killing thousands of people. So we just want to be that component that saves a life.
One thing I learned about the Save a Life tour was that a lot of people, they die because of drinking and driving.
I liked how it told me a message to never drink and drive, and always to be drug free.
It really changed how I thought about drinking and driving, and I thought it was really dangerous seeing the videos, and it really made me sad to see the people injured and damaged.
It actually made me think about drinking and driving, before I actually get into a car after I drink or something like that, make me not want to do it.
I would tell my parents if they drink, never to drive.
One thing I would tell my parents is not to do it, because they're putting themselves in danger and they're putting everybody else in danger too.
If you ever need a designated driver, come call me before you make a wrong decision, because you could affect my family member, and then I wouldn't want to be mad at you knowing that I could have prevented you from hitting anybody, whether it's my family member or another friend or a friend's friend. Just be careful.
Pass your keys up if you know you're gonna drink. It make you open your eyes before you drink and drive.
Drinking and driving kills.
News.